Oh, see, and now I'm all right. All right, here we are. What's up, y'all?
I don't know.
Hey, it is 10 o'clock on the east, 7 on the west, probably 9 in the central, and 8 in the mountains. And we are back. I think probably in the last show we were like, all right, see you next Friday.
2 weeks. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. We'll let you guys know.
We'll see you next Friday. And yeah, now we got nothing better to do on Friday nights. Here we
are. You implying that it's been longer than 2 weeks?
Oh my God.
I think the last one we did was New Year's. I don't know, 2015, maybe something like that.
New Year's
2016.
None of us had anything going on.
It was like the 30th of December. So anyway, we're back. Here we go.
Yay. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 12 Mile Podcast. Pour yourself a drink, get ready to talk some shit.
We're gonna drink a little bit, talk a little shit, and just chill. Come chill with us.
Coming at you on Friday night, worldwide.
We're gonna drink a little bit, talk a little shit, and just chill. Come chill with us.
I am KC, brother Jeff, Mile Stroll Mile, and Woodhouse.
So here's the thing. It's been a minute, and we got a new look. Am I up high enough? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're real high, man.
I mean, we got the 4 corners, 4 horsemen, instead of the old screen. But the same cast of characters. And for those of you who may not have watched in the past, we may as well introduce everybody in the, let's see, I don't know, looking at the screen, in the upper right. Hailing from Crozet, Virginia.
It's Bird. Woodhouse.
Oh, that's cold too, right there.
Yeah.
Dude, that cutter music, man, it stands the test of time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cutter music stands the test of time.
Bitch.
Right. Yeah.
I forgot that was there. I forgot that was there at the end. No disrespect. Welcome back, Bert.
What up, Bert?
Thanks for inviting me back to your party.
You're welcome. So you got a new look too. You got doors behind you and everything now.
I know it's all nice.
New house.
What do you got going on?
It's been a minute.
Bert's a grown up in 4 years.
Man, he stopped smoking. He stopped smoking, and he bought in plumbing from.
Yeah,
dialed in.
The outhouse anymore. Now we got toilets and everything in here.
All right. Yeah.
I love it. Underneath Bert probably doesn't even need an introduction, man. But
Before
the 1994 Warren Mott Prom King, still reigning supreme.
Yeah.
You know who it is.
Yeah.
Jeff's
Never
back.
get tired of Luke. Yeah, we back.
Back in action, looking good. Have any of us? I mean, we all still look good, right?
I don't know.
Why not?
I know I'm good looking as a motherfucker. That's
For fresh-looking cats. Lower left, you used to know him as Mylan Strohmile. Now he is known as he only has one name now. How about that? He's elevated status to one name, Strohmile, comic Strohmile in
What up, man? What up? That was me, man. Yeah. Yeah. What up, man? Back in the house, man. You know, I got a couple of accolades behind me since the last time y'all see me.
We're going to talk about them. I need to know all about them.
So I'm still out here doing comedy and big things. Shout out to Terry Tanton, who just messaged the show telling us nice to see us back and to keep it clean.
Keep it clean, baby.
No, I'm just playing. Sorry about that. I'm just playing.
My man T-Bone. We're gonna keep it as clean as possible, T-Bone. I'm back, of course. I brought my hype man with me.
Yeah, dog.
I mean, there is one noticeable absence from the crew. Unfortunately, Guy Marley is no longer part of the podcast. For those of you that may have remembered my sidekick, but you know, he's still around. he's not necessarily at the house, but you know, when we stopped doing it, I really couldn't just have him hanging around the garage. So he's got a new job, and he's out doing his thing. So poor Guy Marley.
Marley.
Mujahid Marley's with him. You know what he does? This is actually I gave him, ironically, to a guy named Guy, which I thought was he sits in a tree stand. Get this.
Come on.
Guy Marley now sits in a tree stand, and so that the deer get used to seeing a person sitting there, so that when the real guy goes hunting, they're used to seeing somebody in there. So Guy's doing
a little bit.
He's doing the Lord's work. That's what he's out doing. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Look at this. We got a little bit fancy now. See?
What's up, Carrie?
Carrie, welcome. Welcome.
What up, Carrie?
Always listens to us. We appreciate it. All right, well, let's not waste any time here.
The question that everybody wants to know is who's drinking what?
My inclination is just to go straight to Jeff because we generally know what the answer is going to be.
I got something new.
What?
Something new, yeah.
Hold that then. Bert, we'll start with us. We're never too exciting.
No, man. I'm going Irish whiskey.
Wow.
I usually go Bushmills, but I got a little quiet man, which is pretty good.
Damn.
Is that like a new hipster kind of whiskey, or is that old school?
I think it's a newer one. A buddy of mine is a distributor for a liquor company, and they pump that. So
Quiet, man.
Quiet, man.
That's it. You can't tell the secrets of the company.
Yeah.
Quiet, man.
They put it right on the bottle.
Don't worry about it. Keep it a big secret.
They put it right on the bottle so your drunk ass don't forget it. Right. He's up there like I was gonna tell you about it, but
nobody's ever drank
quiet, man.
Yeah, nobody's ever drank a bottle of Quiet Man and stayed quiet for long.
Not for long. No.
It's loud as hell.
They're coming out with a bottle called Don't Swerve, man.
Oh, that is too much. Only Jeff. All right, Quiet Man. Well, I did not do this on purpose. I actually think this is so corny. And I'm so sorry. I'm going to apologize for even doing this.
Soda? What do you got?
No, it is the only beer. It is the only beer we have in the house. I swear. Listen, I looked for everything down there. I looked for wine. I was looking for whatever to not have to bring up a Corona beer tonight, but it's here. That's what I'm drinking. I'll probably have a couple. It's such a shame. Such a shame.
Their teeth kicked in during this whole thing.
The what?
The Corona's getting their teeth kicked in during this whole thing. Like, there's just whole internet pages of like grocery store beer shelves that are totally emptied, packed with Corona beer.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was going to be good for them or bad for them. It turns out I don't think it's great.
Not at all.
I think, as they say in their motherland, no bueno.
No bueno. Muy mal.
Muy mal. All right, Jeff, you're switching it up. No Jack Daniels.
Well, it's still
or is
Jack
it?
Daniels.
Oh, well, then
but it's rye.
Oh,
rye.
okay.
All right. And it's different. It's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that rye flavor. It's less sweet. Lose a little bit of that charcoal, it's real tasty.
So I know what regular Jack tastes like. Does it taste like rye? I mean, like rye bread. Does it have that?
Nah, I don't know. I don't eat that much rye bread. The only time I get rye bread is with the BLT, and that's just because it's the biggest bread you can get, so they got to put more bacon on it.
More bacon, more bread. Jeff is at extra bacon, extra mayo on whatever he gets.
I like it.
You can't go wrong with bacon. Heavy mayo. Bacon you can't go wrong on, but too much mayo can ruin a sandwich.
Right. It's really hard to get too much on
there. I second that, Bert. I second that.
There is
go hard in the paint on the mayo.
There is a fine line though between hard in the paint and way over the top.
I totally disagree with you. I think you paint that fucking canvas with a broad brush. I don't think it's a fine line at all. I mean, like, I guess it's a little too much, but it's okay. Things are going to be all right.
Yeah, there could be worse things, but I mean, there is that fine line. Stro, are you with me on that at least?
I am, man. I am.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you. Well, here was the big question earlier. I wasn't even sure if our next special guest was even alive anymore 4 years later. And
she's still here.
Turns out she might be.
My baby's still here.
I'm your travel cooler, baby. Come if you wanna be cool.
Hey, baby.
So long.
How you doing?
It's funny.
She
You know what
here.
and she still has the sticker.
Yeah,
on the
look,
side.
yeah, she still got the stickers, and I gave her a little bit of lubrication.
Yeah,
So
well,
her arm, I had to lube her up a little bit. She said, you know, I'm getting up there in age. You got to use a little lube. I said, all right.
Why don't people care to take the stickers off of their coolers? That's one thing. You just leave the stickers on. It's like a hat.
She's shy. She want to leave as much on as possible. So you just leave that on there. Let me do what let me show you what I'm drinking first of all.
Let's see.
She like one. This is a classic, especially the past year. I've been enjoying these with the gold top on them. Let me get close to you so you can see the Modelo.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good right here.
Modelo. Shit, huh?
Yes, man. With the gold top. The gold foil wrapping, let you know you get a little fancy with it.
Those are Mexican too, right? Are we just on the? Dang, I wish I had the Mexican hat dance to play. And I don't have that drop. Shoot,
that's good there. That Modelo, y'all go out and get y'all Modelo, man.
Cheers to that, Stro. Let's cheers those. Bingo.
Absolutely, fellas. Welcome back, fellas. Carrie asked KC, did you smash that case in your garage fridge?
It's where it's from, Carrie. This is where it's from. You know, I ain't a big drinker. I have beer at the house all the time, and I'll look at the date and I'll go, dang, that was from 2 Christmases ago.
I quit drinking beer. Actually, I quit drinking beer from, I want to say August of last year to about a month ago. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Just to do it. Yeah. And it was fun.
You started back just because of the quarantine?
Because it was more fun.
I don't even know why I started back. I don't know. I have no idea. One day I just grabbed a brew. I was at being in comedy, I was on stage, man, at least 4 to 5 nights a week, man. And, you're always in the bars. And so I just got tired of drinking beer. I'm like, I ain't drinking beer. And I started drinking like orange juice and water. And about a month ago, I was in there at the comedy club, and I'm like, hey, give me a beer. And I just been back on it ever since. Not as much as before, because before I was going through like a 12 a night. So now it's
that's a lot.
Oh, dude, easy.
Yeah. You put on some LBs drinking 12 a night.
Yeah, man. I'm glad this light I got is blocking the shadow on this chin. It's like hiding, so I'm good.
Dog, I've been saying that like I'm getting a gullet. That's my issue right now.
Right. I can't grow a beard to save my life. So if it comes, it's just gonna be out there like like this.
Yeah, you got that sparse beard. You would have a raggedy. It'd be just raggedy.
Yeah, I'm not doing it at all. I keep it nice and just a line. I ain't even if it ain't coming in full like Rick Ross, and I don't want it.
Look at Jeff's going straight Santa Claus. Speaking of
Backstreet Boys.
Well,
all right, keep me young. Look at Jeff.
I had it all down here. I figured I better trim it up and get dressed up real nice. Press my shirt.
Yeah,
fresh V-neck in the PBR.
Covered up my horn.
So, you can't work, so why not grow a beard?
I tried to grow a beard though. It got about 2 weeks of beard, and it was, it started itching. It was itching.
Dog,
I can't take it.
It's light.
Yeah, well, yeah, that it made me look older too. Then I shaved it off.
How long are you going to grow it this time?
Oh, I probably shave a couple of days.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Too long.
So rumor has it throughout the show we may have some celebrity check-ins. Might have a special guest popping in or whatever. I do have a bracket ready if we need to go with a bracket.
He said, "Oh, dude."
It's always scary. The brackets are always scary because they can drag on, boy.
We're out of line when we fuck around with a bracket.
I know, but the truth is we've missed out on
March Madness.
So we might need to have our own. You know what I mean?
True.
We didn't get to fill out an NBA bracket at all.
No, that's out the window, man. No sports at all. Everything is shut down completely, bro.
Dude, Listen, I've been trying to turn on ESPN. Speaking of no sports, it's some BS. BS on. I'm so tired. Listen, we know the story of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
We don't need to see Serena Williams' greatest hits, right?
Right. Yeah, they going into the archives, bro. It's terrible.
So deep.
I seen a story on John Stockton and the Mailman. I was like, well, who the fuck is watching this shit?
Nobody. You know, ESPN's ratings are down 80% right now.
I mean, all they do is sports, and sports gone. What's not? There's nothing left.
Dude, I turned the Golf Channel on the other day and watched like a golf match from like 1968.
Yeah.
It was like,
I thought they were really playing.
It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's terrible. It's terrible. No golf. All 5 majors, or all 3 of the 4 majors, they've canceled and they have no rescheduled date.
Right.
I still like to see Bill Laimbeer though elbow Larry Bird and get wild.
If the Bad Boys are on, I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people in Utah really enjoyed that Stockton Karl Malone's expose, but nobody else did. And I think people would enjoy a Bad Boys interview, because man, we rule, man. It's like the Jordan Magic, the Chicago era with Steve Kerr came to the team, and BJ, and that's all cool and all, but John Stockton and Karl Malone, come on.
He could hit them free throws though, Stro. He didn't miss no free throws.
Who, Karl Malone?
No, John Stockton.
John Stockton. I was about
Karl
to say
Malone.
Karl Malone.
Free throws.
There's a gang of them.
He talked to himself 5 minutes before he shot the ball. I remember.
Oh yeah. Poor Karl Malone never won a title. He went to the Lakers to win one, and then they ran into the Pistons in 2004. Right?
Yep.
Goes to the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. They were like, we got this year.
Now he just sitting up there looking dumb as hell, big in a big yellow uniform. Just looking dumb. Looking dumb.
Yeah, if you lose in the big yellow uniform, you look retarded. You look like a retard.
So here's the thing. I haven't watched any sports, but I did watch The Tiger King. And I don't know if
I watched some.
I watched some of it too. I got 3 episodes in, and I was like, well, I don't know.
Same.
I don't know what this is going on.
I got 1 episode down, but I just did it the other night. Like, I'm not off the train. I'm still on it. I just haven't finished it yet. I only got 1 episode. Yeah, dude. Is Joe a hero? You're fucking right. Do I wish that he was my dad? Absolutely.
Dude. I wish he was my dad.
Well, there ain't no way he can be your dad.
He might be your daddy, but he can't be your dad.
Do I wish he was my Uncle Joe? Absolutely.
Dude, this guy... I'm just telling you, when you think it can't get crazier, it gets crazier.
I'm so excited to finish it, man.
There's part of me that wants to kind of live that crazy life like that and just see what it's going on.
Have you met yourself, motherfucker? You could.
I'm just saying there is something intriguing about just to see it for a day. Just to be in that life for a day and see what it's about.
I don't want to give a spoiler alert, but did you see that lady's arm get bit off?
That happens early on. That is a spoiler alert.
First of all, it took me a while to figure out that was a lady.
Me too, Joe. Me too.
And everybody around.
Look at that dude laying there with half arm.
Hey, everybody around there, you're not sure what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Every character in that show.
I've already laughed too hard on this show, guys.
Oh man,
like, what's the deal? They're like, oh yeah, man, he's got 227 large cats on his. I'm like, how the fuck can you even do that?
Somehow you can just have them, Bert. Somehow you can just have them. Come to find out, the Liger at Centerline Gardens was probably for real.
I forgot about that. When we were kids, you're right. Listen, I don't think that was a joke. I think that was real. There was a Liger on the loose.
Cousin Annie probably had it.
Throughout Warren, there was a Liger on the loose, and he was running right around Centerline G's. You're right.
Running the street 12 mile. Just out in those streets, a fucking Liger just running around.
There was a Liger, and then in the woods on 12 Mile, there was 2 wild dogs. And we thought it was an urban legend until me and my boy Roberti were riding by the woods and got chased by the crazy dogs.
And he had that pop and chain Predator.
Birdie's chain pop.
Oh!
I'm riding right past him. Dog, I'm on my 10 speed, just pedaling away. I see him start slowing down, but we're yelling. I'm going, go. Chain popped. I was like, sorry, Birdie, I got to roll, dog.
Birdie showed up at the spot later like, fuck you.
Yep, like the lady on Tiger King missing a leg.
Hey, but I thought on Tiger King, though, that one dude that had no legs, I'm like, this dude got his legs bit off by some tiger. And then he was like, I didn't get my legs bit off by no tiger.
Yeah.
I forget what happened.
I'm jumping on a plane.
Yeah. Broke my ankle, broke my hand, my hip. I got these cool legs, though.
Right.
No, they're not cool, dude. The ones you had were cool.
Like, how the fuck do you get a group of like potential serial killers together like that and harmony the way that they do? Like, it's unfucking believable.
That's exactly what it is. But I think they get there and they're like, you know what? These are my people, and this is what I'm trying to do something weird.
Carnies. They're called carnies, bro.
They're called what?
Carnies.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's a group of carnies.
Basically what it is, because that's a fucking circus. It's just a tiger circus. So they're carnies.
You gotta hit them to get them.
He had two dudes. I'm like, oh my God. It was just, I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm three episodes in. When I left off, I don't know what they was doing. The production studio burnt down. So I don't know what's going on with that.
All right, just finish it. I want to talk about this later.
I don't know. Teresa just texted in. Teresa Baker. She said she just finished it. Jump off the train. Jump now.
No, it's not. Do not jump. Teresa, that's bad advice. It is the greatest.
I'm fully committed. I'm fully committed to
all 7 episodes.
5 more hours of my life.
Oh, I got that thing 3 in, and I was like, this is enough for me.
But hey, are you guys all under state quarantine? I know Michigan is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Virginia is too?
Virginia is just essential workers and construction.
They're starting that here Monday.
Virginia's for lovers, so you guys should be all right.
Yeah.
Dude, we're tight out here. We're tight. Just loving it up for lovers. Just a bunch of lovers out here in the streets.
I know everybody's joking that there might be a baby boom, but there might be a dang baby boom.
Well, there's got to be, right?
Yeah, look at me and Stro over here on the left side of the screen.
The divorce rate's gonna skyrocket.
Dude, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about just.
Oh, you are for Mindy. For Mindy.
I'm just saying, people in shaky relationships already, and now you got to sit in each other's face.
It's either going to get really terrible or better.
They just start arguing about the dumbest shit, like who left the living room light on?
Dude, last night,
like that's daylight. The curtains is open. Fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It gets out of hand.
I've been trying to be good. Like keep my head right through all this. Last night I was walking down the hallway and I was like, man, I feel like I could crack at any,
crack like what?
Just crack. I like being quarantined. I love being around the house. I have no issue with it. And I love not having anything on the books.
I love that too.
I love to be able to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. So if I have nothing on the books, I'll be like, I'm running to the mall real quick, or I'm running here, I'm running there. To not be able to do that.
That's my thing. I love my house so much that I don't mind being, in here doing my thing or whatever. It's when you tell me I can't leave, that's when it might be a problem. Well, if you can't go nowhere, come on, man. Like that's when it's gonna get a little shaky out here in these streets, because it's like I have to stand. What's gonna happen if I do leave? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like some what do they got now? I seen a couple tanks rolling in the hood recently. The National Guard. It was the National Guard just rolling in, just because if it does go into that, they're going to have to hold down the fort, meaning they're going to have to keep people off the streets. And the cops right now, the Detroit police chief has it. The Highland Park police chief have it. It's half the police force is on quarantine right now. So yes, they're going to need help.
Didn't the police chief die?
No.
I thought that somebody died.
Oh yeah. You guys remember? His name was Ray didn't Ray? Oh my God, he was like a 90s DJ in WJLB. He became. He was on the police. He just passed from it. Ray Donovan. Not Ray Donovan.
He's a fixer.
Ray. I feel bad because he's from the DNR. I don't know his name, but he was a DJ. And he turned cop, and he was well known, man. And he didn't make it from this virus, and it's affecting people so different. Yeah, like I know a couple guys that have it, and all they lost. Yeah, Ray O'Shea. Yeah, good. Oh, that's my cousin. Good job.
Thanks, cuz.
But couple people have just lost their sense of smell and sense of taste, and that's it. Yeah. Other people
and that wouldn't be good. I ain't trying to lose my sense of taste or my sense of smell.
No,
it's terrible.
If you do, you got to get checked too. Well, listen, I mean, there's rumor we may actually have an exclusive interview coming up with coronavirus himself.
Oh,
so yeah. Well, we'll probably check in on him. What I do know, there are some celebrities that have been wanting to check in throughout the night that I've been just kind of chatting with throughout the day. So we may as well see what they got going on.
Checking on our celebrities.
Where you at? So I think Pink. I mean, we all know who Pink is.
Pink.
Pink, the singer.
Oh, Pink.
Yeah. She was calling it. Pink, I hope you're there. Where are you quarantining for right now?
My attic.
Oh, that's good. So that's good. She's probably staying safe. You know, kind of just checking throughout the night, see how our celebrities are doing. So, yeah. But yeah, I really did almost crack last night. And I've been keeping a real good kind of attitude going.
Okay. Look at Bird. Bird's so stone faced. Bird, like, I don't know who Pink is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I was thinking about Kev saying he was about to snap out, and I was thinking about my life hasn't changed dramatically except Rox and the kids are home, and her and I are probably going to end up fucking murdering each other. She's trying to do, I run my company from home, so I'm home, quite a bit during the day anyways. And now her and the kids are home, and she's just trying to be a good human being and a good parent and put some routine together. And she's like, okay, we're going to do this and this and this. And, after a couple of days, I was like, listen, this isn't going to fucking work because I'm not going to do anything that you're recommending that we do.
It's every man for himself. Right? I mean,
we got it out. They're on their own. I'm doing my own thing. I gotta keep. I can't deal with your routines. I'm not good at it. I'm a bad person.
I feel bad for people who don't have multiple rooms they can go into. People that's got 1,000-foot square house or a studio apartment. Yeah, you're just on top of people all day.
There would have been a homicide already. That's a fucking fact, man.
It's Virginia. You still in Virginia?
And we'd be trying to figure out how to get rid of the body.
Are you? You still in Virginia?
Yeah.
Nobody gonna find it.
Moved into a little bigger house, and we're super fucking thankful about the fact that we've got a little extra space now.
Imagine living in a studio apartment with another person and a dog and a cat.
Yeah. Or a kid, bro.
And a kid. Oh, throw a kid in the mix. Forget it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's some Darwin shit, dude. Whoever's the weakest doesn't make it out of the fucking room.
Yeah. Your patience got to be smaller than the stove that came with that apartment. You know what I'm saying? It's and Carrie just said the therapists say you got to separate for sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's I don't know if that's the way to go, but you have to separate. You have to be able to go to some corners and you know what I'm saying? Backyard, go to the backyard, go to the porch. You got to get some space in between you. Everybody separate. My daughter, I feel bad for her because it's her senior year. We had spring break planned, prom. I mean, she has so many activities.
That's rough on them, dude. That's rough on them.
It is wiped out, and she is not handling it well. But I mean, she got her own space. You know what I'm saying? She got her own space. If she was right here in front of us, you got a emotional 17-year-old girl in your face, bro. It can.
Yeah,
I'll be on the news like, well, we had to put her down. I mean, I didn't see no other way. I filled the tub up with water.
We were just very concerned.
The bubble stopped.
Scared. We were very scared. We were concerned for our own safety.
Yeah. I didn't stop till the bubble stopped. Yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but everybody go their respective corners, and it's cool. So look,
this is what Pro Miles are doing. Look, this is what they're really doing. Check it out. You guys probably can't hear the sound on it. Can you
guys don't look like you're separating?
No, they're about to separate. I'm gonna pause this shit too. Uh-oh. This is what's going on at the Pro Mile house. They're like, you want to use all the rooms? Yeah, let's go in the bathroom.
We've been having fun. We've been having fun.
You have to.
Hey, we've been having fun. That you see that switch-up job? Back it up a little bit. See, she was wearing that at first, Bert.
Yeah.
And then we hit the light.
Look at the switch right here.
Look at that switch. Look at that. Boom.
Bam. And look at Stroh in slow motion.
Hey, look how hot my wife are. Look how hot my wife is, though. Get out of here. Look at that. I'm happy in quarantine.
Looking good. Hell yeah. Like, all right, we're doing this.
You would have this queued up. I can't wait. You know why? I can't wait to tackle his ass when I see it.
I queue up some bullshit around here. The real reason I queued that up is because I'm not even hip to TikTok. Like, I know that's becoming a thing.
Oh, that's all the kids are on.
Right? I wouldn't say kids. It's everybody, bro. I mean, I know the kids started it because the kids were on it. TikTok been around for a while, a long time, maybe a year or two.
Oh, T been on TikTok and Michael.
Yeah.
And Jackson. I mean, that's all they were TikToking 2 years ago at.
That's what I said, a year or two. Yeah, but see, now it's like, we older, we getting into it too. The youngest who want to even play around like that, who still want to play around like that. And I do. I'm like I said, I'm a comedian, so I'm young at heart. I'm laughing and doing silly shit all the time. So that's right up my alley. And if I can get my wife to join in, we having a good time in quarantine.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I've been carrying a damn camera around, videoing myself like a
yes, dude. That's awesome too. That's awesome.
Oh, hey, yeah, fuck you, man. Every night I try and go upstairs and watch my stories on the TV, and all of a sudden Roxanne comes in and she pulls out her social media, and I got like a 45-minute. I'm like laying there trying to go to bed. I'm like, is that fucking Kevin, dude? Like, why the fuck is the volume so loud? Gee, what's he doing with his life?
Listen, I look at it and I go, who would want to even watch this? This is rambling.
It's good.
Lunatic.
Yeah, it's good because
like fucking kicking it with her 6th grade boyfriend while I'm fucking trying to take a naparoni next to her.
Naparoni. Listen, that shit is good because people not only it with quarantine, any entertainment is great. So they love watching that shit. They would watch you go to Starbucks 19 times if they could. I know. Because it's something different. It's something different than what's on TV, and they know you, and you're entertaining. Some people can turn up. It's people going live that shouldn't go live right now. They just looking at.
I knew you.
They just looking at the camera. You're looking down at the. People that go live, they start reading the comments instead of entertaining the people. You entertain the people. That's awesome, man. And it's funny too. You naturally funny. So shit. Keep doing it.
You know what? I wish I had a drop to give you.
I feel like everybody's on.
For those nice words.
Everybody's going live.
Look, people said, look, Terry says, good, Kev, keep it going. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Thank you, T-Bone.
Yeah.
We may as well get another celebrity check-in while where you at? Oh, dang. Ozzy Osbourne. That's interesting.
We're going to be able to understand him?
Ozzy, I hope so. Let's see. Ozzy, what's the deal?
Mama, I'm coming home.
Oh, that's good. He must have been out of town.
Yeah, he's like got some terrible ailment.
Yeah,
like he's about to like donk off for real.
Oh, that would be a sad day.
Who?
I mean,
Ozzy ain't that ain't happening to Ozzy. He got a couple more concerts to do. I watched a special about him. He said he ended up in jail. He got into this Russian vodka.
Like they've been on the schedule for years.
I know, right? I can't die yet. I got to come.
He's got a concert coming up February 23rd, 23.
Dude, you know Sharon ain't gonna let him fuck around, man. She's still out there pushing him to make that money.
Hell yeah, she is.
Yeah. Sharon picked him up from jail, and she said, "What happened?" He said, "The voices said you've got to go." He tried to choke her out.
What?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I watched this documentary. He said he got into the Russian vodka in the basement.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that, dude. You don't get the Russian vodka out of the basement. That's a bad idea. You should have told me. I would have told him.
Brass Jack ain't drink all of it.
So look, this is a very exclusive situation because I don't know anybody else that has actually had the coronavirus on to interview and just see what their side of the story. So calling in now. I mean, this is wild. This is breaking stuff. Let me make sure he's there. I mean, yeah, this is the exclusive 12 Mile Podcast exclusive. Are you even there, Corona? Are you?
Well, let me first start by saying this.
Oh, yeah, I guess
thank you for having me on such a legendary podcast, such as the 12 Mile Podcast. It is a true honor to be
not
here.
Expecting them to sound like
I've
that.
been trying to get to you through your lungs, but I guess through this interview is the next best way.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, we're thrilled to have you, and what I really want to do is just make sure that we're calling you by the right name. We don't know if you're Corona, you're COVID, so maybe you could.
Yeah, technically, my name, people can call me whatever they want to call me. That's okay with me. But my formal name is Terrence B. COVID-19. That's what I'm on.
Okay, gotcha. So, we're going to just continue calling you what we want, but I know you wanted to clear the air with the American people, the people around the world, just to, he needs to tell his side of the story.
Yeah. I do want to clear some things up because I feel like I might be getting a bad rap out there with all the people, especially in America, but also around the world.
Mm-hmm.
First things first, I am not from China originally.
Couldn't tell
my situation, let's call it out there, but I am definitely not from there originally. I don't want to say where I'm originally from, just so people don't get all hit up. But let me tell you something, they are all safe. All COVID 1 through the 18th is all fine where they are. I'm kind of out here doing this thing on my own right now, so I'm going up worldwide, gone viral, as they say. So yeah, but, I feel like I might be a little bit misunderstood. You know what I mean?
I don't know about misunderstood. I don't know that anybody on this show would agree that misunderstood. Look at Stroh's face. He's like, "What in the hell?"
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, Corona, how you're misunderstood, but
yes, I am very misunderstood, Mr. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you what's going on in the world. All right, everybody got time off work. The kids are off school. People are having family dinners together, binge watching The Tiger King on Netflix. He crazy. Playing cards with the family, playing board games. You ain't got to talk to your neighbors. You remember your last birthday? What it was?
I do actually.
Yeah, that's right. It was to not have to talk to your neighbors anymore. And guess what? You're welcome. Yes, I am very misunderstood. I'm not trying to make the world unsafe. I'm trying to make it a better place for you and your children.
That you say that, but there's people dying out there. I mean, that's the truth is.
Well, did you have to go there? Because that's actually the part that I feel kind of bad about, and I was hoping you didn't necessarily bring that up.
Well, I did.
You know, when I set out to do this, I wasn't really planning on people dying. I was just trying to make my daddy proud. Daddy proud of me.
It's always the dad.
Who the fuck is your daddy?
COVID one. I was just trying to make him proud, baby boy. So. I did. I'm sorry, people. That was not my intention, and I'm very sorry about that part. And so I hope you all forgive me. But all right, I mean, truth be told, it sounds like he's a little emotional. So we'll let him off the hook. I don't anything to say before we go here.
And one thing before I go, I just want to let Bert know that I am going to send him a CD in the mail. Bert, can you guess what CD it is?
Give it a shot, Bert. What CD do you think it is?
I don't know. Hey, Bert, you're my best friend.
Nope. CD's nuts. All right, fellas, I'll see y'all.
Oh, well, that's an exclusive from
God, virus is such a fucking asshole, man.
You see what kind of day I've had.
I had a question.
Super unproductive.
How the fuck did how is COVID-19 black? I'm trying to figure that shit out.
It's a voice that came out. It's Stroll. I can only do so many voices.
How the fuck is this crazy ass disease that's killing everybody? The granddad on the Boondocks. How the fuck did that happen?
He's not. He just has an accent. Oh, look at my screen. Am I going crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn that other stuff out.
All right. I should be back.
He does keep you away from your neighbors, though.
Oh my
you know, when you see your neighbor outside, sometimes you're like, "Oh no, I ain't trying to talk to him." Man.
I mean, I guess the results of the coronavirus could be black, but damn it,
no, I don't think he's black.
I don't know.
I just, I do voices.
Yeah. Oh, that voice was mighty.
Let me tell you something. If I could do a Chinese voice, I would have done a Chinese voice.
Yeah, I'm thinking, how the hell he started in freaking
China.
It was
he started in China.
That's not okay.
It's called the Kung Flu. Okay,
no, he said he's not originally from there. Not originally from there.
No,
that's where he's
from.
That's what he said. He didn't say he didn't want to put his people in, get his people in trouble. Wanted to keep COVID-1 through the 18th safe.
And then you named them Terrence.
Like God, T-Bone is Terrence.
T-Bone.
I work with T-Bone. That's Terrence.
That's Terrence.
I mean, 90% of the Terrences is black. You're gonna get your one white Dwayne, okay? You're gonna get okay.
I know a white Dwayne, actually.
I know you do. You don't get your one white Dwayne.
No, I know two.
I know some white Dwaynes.
Yep. Well, the good news is
that's hilarious.
Corona has it seems like he has a little bit of a soft spot, so maybe he'll chill out a little bit. And my screen is freezing up, ain't it?
A little bit.
Oh, no, I don't feel like it is right now. It was for a minute.
Yeah, it is. You got to X out. You
definitely are delayed. You got cocky with that 45-minute long COVID.
It shouldn't even be an issue. It shouldn't even be an issue.
Bro, dude, everybody's at home right now. All your neighbors are at home. Everybody in your house, everybody around you is just at home, streaming porn and Netflix, bro. That's Tiger King and porn, dude. Pornhub and Tiger King.
I wonder what if the porn industry, if it's just gone through the roof with this going on. Not that it wasn't anyway.
Well, I know Netflix stock was up. I looked at Netflix stock, all them stocks crashing. I looked at Netflix stock, it was up. When everything was down, it was up like $3 that day. It was $362 when I looked at it a share.
I saw a headline the other day of some article. I didn't read it, because I don't know how to read and shit, but somebody told me something through the thing. But they were reaching out to Netflix in Europe to have them dial back their bandwidth or their streaming service because it was clogging the internet up. And they were like, hey man, we can't get actual shit done right now because everybody's at home screaming shit.
I believe that. I think,
man, if they fucking dial my shit back, we're gonna have a problem.
I think at 7:00, everybody's in pajamas, Netflixing it up.
When 7 in the morning.
Yeah, that too.
All day long. That's
I don't even get up till about 11. No.
We set an alarm clock and we start watching movies in the morning and all fucking day long. There's no education. There's nothing productive going on here.
I've been trying to actually get up and do some stuff.
Exercising and stuff.
Me too, at about 11.
Well, you can't do anything. I mean, what can you do from home? You can't sell any cars, right?
No.
So, I mean, other than
probably could, but can't deliver them.
Can't deliver them. So what's the point? I mean, that's the crazy thing. They said that realtors are essential. So somehow we get to just roll out. You know,
they said that. I did read an article, something about the Michigan State Police said they may be able to end up fining you $500, check out where you're going, and that's some bullshit to me. But you know,
yeah, you're not, like we've been. I mean, how long have you guys been locked down?
I haven't.
Monday.
Yeah, so they shut you down Monday. I'm considered essential, so I'm still working every day. Every day.
I think they shut down our state like Monday, Tuesday, something like that. But I mean, like I'm out, you know, like I do construction, so I'm out driving around all the time, and like you can tell there aren't as many people out, but like it's not like cops are like pulling people over, like, you know, checking your passport and
yeah.
Well,
no, not yet.
Yeah,
who knows what's going on?
I'm not gonna say that's coming. What I'm gonna say is, they gave me quote unquote papers. I do have my COVID-19 essential papers to show when I am approached by National Guard, police, because what happened was when they shut down California, there were still people out doing things, and the company I worked for, we were still out working, and they approached employees from our company. Now that thing is migrating across the United States, all employees have to be armed with these papers. And now that I have them, I'm thinking it's going to get a little bit worse before it gets better. Especially with, you know, everything's being shut down right now. The mayor of Detroit, like I said, not the mayor, but the police chief of Detroit just got it. And he was just in a press conference the past every day this week. So how many people did he give it to? Yeah. So it's just crazy. So I got these papers, I got all these precautions I have to take. And I'm going to these people's homes. We have to ask these questions going into their homes every day. Like
that's what I was going to ask you. You're still going into people's homes,
yes,
right?
And absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah. Still going into people's homes, still grabbing names.
Anybody who was like, hey man, I don't feel comfortable doing this. Like, I don't want to do it.
That's in place. We can refuse anything. If we refuse, we can refuse anything. Okay, we can say I don't feel right about this or this and that. It's just up to your discretion.
All you gotta do is just give him a quick asthma and be like, I'm out of here.
This guy. I'm gonna get a soundboard for your motherfucking. No, I'm sorry.
That's become a piece of the podcast. People just get asamas if they're. This is to your clients with fevers. Asama.
If they pull you over, you got to start staring at the sun, start sneezing, coughing. All that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny is
come up to the window, I'm coughing.
What's fucking hilarious? What's hilarious is my supervisor giving me those papers. It felt so bad. It felt wrong. It felt wrong. I'm gonna tell you what it felt like. I know what my ancestors felt like when they got their freedom papers.
Yeah.
It was like, if anybody pull you over on the road, I got these papers say eyes free.
Yeah.
Eyes free.
Yep. Good.
So he gave me these papers, and I was like, did this motherfucker just liberate me, dog? I'm about to fight this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're about to fight.
I think it's crazy how they figure out who's essential, because somehow realtors are essential. And I ain't complaining, but the state of North Carolina says realtors are essential.
Hey.
So
y'all can, people. Okay, so look. So I think the reason why is because everything's stuck now. You got people that's in the middle of buying a house and they about to get kicked out of this previous nothing. Do they put everything on hold? Like everything?
No. I mean, things are kind of working right now. People who have bought a house, they're buying houses. It's still closing. There are certain
realtors. It's like mortgage companies and title companies and like all of that bullshit still going on too.
That's all still going on too. They're not really trying to have the real estate market. They're
trying to lose no property value. They're making
right now. Yeah, it's so we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. Yep.
Checking on our celebrities.
Where you at? One of my favorite new shows on YouTube is Be Real has a show called Smokebox. Be Real from Cypress Hill. And it's worth checking out. But I think Be Real and Sendog might be
Sin dog.
Yeah, I just checking in to see what's going on over there with Cypress Hill.
We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out. We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that.
So at least they're going to be safe through the whole quarantine. Thanks for checking in, Cypress Hill.
At the dealer, me and Mike wanted to page over the intercom. When the shit goes down, you better be ready.
Straight up, man. We do have a few more celebrity check-ins. It looks like they're stacking up on us. I mean, you know, we may
Checking on our celebrities. Where you at?
Oh, Lil Jon. He where are you? I don't even know where he's planning on. Where are you planning on visiting places or going anywhere, Lil Jon? You're probably staying at home, huh? I got it.
So he's going from the window to the wall.
He's just staying home. That's it. He's in between, checking out a dining room table or two.
Yeah, gets warm in there. Sometimes the sweat, you know, sometimes the sweat gets to dripping.
Yeah, it gets to dripping occasionally. Oh, look, Sugar Hill Gang. Where are you? They must be stuck. Must be stuck at a Holiday Inn. I don't know where Sugar Hill Gang lives. But yeah. So there you go. A few celebrity check-ins for you. I know Snoop is scheduled to call in.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we may as well see what he's kind of
checking on our celebrities.
Snoop? Is that you on the line? We I mean, tell us what a typical day would look like for Snoop, maybe during this quarantine.
I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning. I gave myself a stretch up, a moaning, yawning. Went to the bathroom to wash up. So on my face and put my hands up on a cup.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know. I wonder if that's all he's doing.
So I can take a bubble bath.
Oh, got you. But staying, I think he's staying in, right?
Staying in, yeah. He's staying in.
Oh, maybe not.
No, I went back in. I forgot my
quarantine.
I think Dougie Fresh doing about the same thing too.
I think so too. What is wrong with me?
Wait. I caught it, Casey. I don't think nobody else did. I caught
it. Thank you, Stro.
I got you.
Instead of the endo?
What'd you say, Bird?
The quarantine instead of the endo?
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
All right, yeah. I'm sorry, Bird.
Yep, Bird got it.
Bird is like the 12 Mile Podcast lawyer. Hey, so that's supposed to be. I'm gonna make sure we get that down before we continue, guys.
I went back in. I forgot my
quarantine.
Came off kind of flat to me. You know what I'm saying, Bert? I heard it.
Yeah. Came off flat. Oh, is that flat like what's under that brim?
Speaking of
no, that's pointy.
Speaking of Snoop, can I ask you, Michiganders, what's it like living in an area where it's legal to like go to the store and buy grass now?
Well,
how's that affect you? Like, Stro, you never smoke. Like, that's not your jam, right? Like, so, but like, what's it like for you? Like, for what you do, like, and obviously it doesn't affect you. But like, what about guys that you work with? Like, can they drug test guys that you work with now? Like, how does that go?
Yeah, you can't. Well, with my job, you can't smoke marijuana. Just because this is legal doesn't mean
you can't smoke.
No, you can't smoke weed at my job.
They encourage it at the car dealerships.
Well, with your job, you might kill somebody at any time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just kidding. But I don't.
They handed out as bonuses.
Yeah. But here's your quarter ounce of that strawberry kush.
But with my job, we climb telephone poles, bro. So you can't be under the influence of anything. I don't care if it's legal or not. You know, alcohol is legal. You can't be drunk. So yeah, so no. But it's cool. It's cool. I mean, Okay, so what I'm saying is, so you mean like after work? After work, you want to partake in it? No, it can't be. The reason is because say you get into an accident, they're gonna drug test you. You know, that's just gonna happen. And if marijuana's in your system, that's just part of the contract and guidelines that we sign that you can't be under the influence of anything. Now, in the future, they may not test for that, but right now they're still testing for that, and if they find it in your system, you're out.
I would suspect that until the feds would legalize it, then they wouldn't test for it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like what I'm saying,
that at some point they develop a test that isn't delayed. I mean, like right now, the test is, hey, like sometime in the last 30 days you smoked grass. It might have been the day before, it might have been 20 days before. They can't determine the validity of that. So once they narrow that test down, where it's more like a breathalyzer,
right?
Like, hey, I'm currently under the influence. Yeah, I don't know how realistic that is. I'm not a scientist yet, but I'm fucking taking notes.
They're CBD crazy. Everybody's CBD crazy. Everywhere you go, you can CBD out. You know, they got CBD slushes next door. They got CBD dog treats. I'm not kidding you. At the party store, CBD dog treats.
Are you a believer? Are you? I mean, do we even know if CBD does anything other than seizures? No. Other than seizures for, you know, I know it helps seizures, but I mean, does it really relieve pain and stuff like that? Because I don't know if it's just like the new fad or what.
How they getting that money? It's like vaping. They're gonna have the vape CBD soon. Once they have that, forget it. Although the governor here said that vaping could have something to do with the coronavirus. They're trying to get rid of that vaping, didn't they, Stro? They're trying to get rid of the vaping. But that's because Philip Morris got their money in all them politicians' pockets. Like, hey, whoa, you got to cut this out. We've been giving you money for a long time.
Go on.
Cut this jewel out.
Tell me more, Jeff. Come on.
I'm telling you.
That's
like the jewel, all of a sudden they were like, you can't have fruit flavors for the kids. Come on. That's Philip Morris going, no, it's menthol or regular players. We giving you all this cheddar.
I got to be honest. I would rather there be no vaping. Having a kid at that age, I would rather just be cigarettes.
I hear you.
Puff on that thing, you choke like I choked, and then you decide if you like smoking Newports every day like I did. But that's on you. It ain't going to taste like fruit stripe gum, I can tell you that.
Yeah, my son is smoking damn...
He's vaping, bro?
No, he's quit vaping. He quit vaping. He's back to, well, not back, or did he start regular cigarettes? I don't know. He's 20 though, so it's like, all right.
I mean,
you know,
dude, it's like I started smoking cigarettes so that I could quit vaping.
All right.
You know, like I started smoking cigarettes so I could quit chewing Nicorette gum.
Stro started chewing, so he quit smoking, right?
Did
you start dipping?
No, not yet. Right? Yeah, it was snus. It was these little packets, these little packets of tobacco, and you put it in your thing. And I did that so I could stop smoking. And I hated doing that. And I did that for like maybe 2 weeks, and I took that out, and it just basically weaned me off of smoking. And I haven't smoked since, bro.
Burned a hole in his lip. He was like, "Forget this. I got this horrible canker, so I can't even drink my brews." And that was that.
Jeff and I live in the South, man. Let me tell you guys about living in the South. You can't dip if you're black. That's not allowed. You do that shit.
I suspect it's a lot of things you can't do if you're black.
Bro,
I'm saying we can't dip either. Goddamn.
When I smoke,
rise again.
You're right. Like, Confederate flags around. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, bitch, do you know what year it is? It's a Confederate. Like, what are you doing?
North Carolina. You know what's funny? North Carolina ain't like that. Like in Raleigh is such a, I don't know. It's such an eclectic mix of people that it is such a liberal vibe. There is none of that. I'll be honest. I don't
want to paint this picture of like, oh, hey man, it's fucking bonkers out here. But like every now and again, I'll see a Confederate flag and I'm like, the first thing that always comes to my mind is like, if I went to Germany and I saw some motherfucker with a bumper sticker of a swastika on their like shitty fucking like German ass crack like Euro trash car, I'd be like, Jesus, man, you guys didn't figure it out. That didn't work out too good for you.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I moved down here, and I stand by this today, I know like you think or everybody has this assumption that there's racism in the South or anything. North Carolina ain't that way. And as a matter of fact, I thought there was more racial issues up in Michigan than there ever was here. For sure.
I think that some people fly the Confederate flag for different reasons, but I don't think that everybody flies that flag for that reason.
Yeah, it's not. It
isn't all racial.
It's not for any of that reasons that y'all talking about.
Strange thing to see,
huh?
It's just a strange thing to see.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, they're here. You know,
not in the South,
Michigan. We're talking. I'm in a suburb of Detroit, bro. I'm about 10, 15 miles outside of the D. Still, bro, it's you out here. Those aren't. They're not waiting for the South to come out and do all that. That's strictly racial.
That's heritage.
It's okay.
Shit.
It's okay. It don't bother me.
I didn't realize that all three of you motherfuckers were going to be the ones defending it. Sorry. I apologize.
You know what I like about being me out on the suburbs? My stature, the way I carry myself, the way I talk to people. If when I pull up to a guy at the light or whatever, or say we at the gas station, he get out his car, I get out my car. He's got this Confederate shit. 9 times out of 10, I am so much bigger than him. My shoulders is broad. I'm standing tall, and I know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's already looking at me like, oh God, look at this. You can't whoop my ass.
Yeah.
You can't whoop my
no matter
ass.
what.
Fuck out of here. I like me. I just like, when you're an alpha male, you don't worry about little shit like that. That's my bottom line. If you're an alpha fucking male, you don't worry about little shit like that. Carry your flag, your bumper sticker. I don't care. I'm an alpha, dude. It's gonna be hard to move me off my pivot. You hear me?
I heard that.
Yeah.
Wrinkle your uniform.
Jeff's starting a wolf pack.
Yeah. No, that's in North Carolina, wolf pack, right?
Yeah, NC State. Hell yeah.
NC State, wolf pack.
We got one more celebrity. Where you at? All of our buddies.
Who we got?
Well, the Insane Clown Posse. I figured we were checking with them just to make sure. I mean, they're up closer to you guys.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're really.
But it don't matter. Really don't matter. Don't matter, because I'm in the head.
Oh, they're in the house.
In the head.
Don't matter.
Chasing the motherfucking house.
So
I'm in the house. You's in the house. We in the motherfucking white.
Sounds like they're all in the house.
Can I get a whoop?
Yeah. So they're good to go.
The Juggalos in the motherfucking
The Juggalos are
MCL.
Hey, when I was saying Be Real has that show, The Smoke Box, on YouTube. Yeah. So basically what he does, he has like an old car, right? And they're sitting in the car.
Cutlass, right?
Yeah, it's like an old Cutlass or something. And everybody's just getting high as hell. And no windows, nothing. It's just they're locked in the smoke box, and they're great interviews. And it's a lot of people you don't even think would be on there getting blazed down with them. But ICP was on yesterday, and it was interesting. The wrestling belt made me think of it because they were talking about when they were in WWF.
Yeah.
And he told the story, Violent J told a story about when they were going out for like SmackDown or something. And before the show, Stone Cold was supposed to give them each a stunner, right? Stone Cold was coming out to clear the ring. There was some shit going down. He was coming out to clear the ring. So he tells all day, he's telling Violent J and Too Dope, here's what's going on. I'm going to kick the skinny one, stun him, kick the fat clown, stun him, right? They go, we got it. And then I guess by the time he got in the ring, ICP was ready for it. And then he just kicked Violent J, stunned him, and was out. He bailed on the plan. He just bailed on the whole plan. But it's so cool to hear him tell the story of like the behind the scenes stuff that went on in WWF.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's an interesting, I would go watch it.
That's sure. On YouTube?
Yeah, it's the smoke. I'm telling you, it's one of the best shows I've seen on YouTube.
Joe Rogan was on there a while ago, and I never watched that episode, but he has spoken about it like several times on his podcast.
Yeah,
about how he was like, I've never been that high in my life. He was like, I felt uncomfortable. I was And that dude's, like he can put down some, like he smokes a.
They're smoking full joints, 4 people in the car, all smoking their own, and it is smoked out.
Yeah, he was like, dude, we hung out for an hour getting like super stoned. And then they were like, all right, are you ready to go do it? And he's like, I thought we were doing it the whole fucking time. Like,
right.
I thought we it. They were like, no, we're just pre-gaming.
Dude, the whole time during the interview, Be Real is just fine. Right? And you can just see the people slowly grabbing for water, right? Getting hydrated. You can see their thoughts just aren't quite working right. And Be Real's just going on like it's a regular old interview. It's well worth the watch. Stro, are you top 5 ready?
I'm top 5 ready. What y'all talking?
Look, listen, Stro has a comedy championship belt behind him. Man.
What?
Got him a plaque.
Let me show the people.
Plaque.
I won this. I'm gonna look at this.
Boom.
2020 Comedy Madness champion.
That's right. Was that like a bracket or something?
Yeah, this was a bracket, man. This was a bracket, and I made it all the way through, and
boom,
came through and brought the madness, and they gave me this. This thing is for real. It's for real heavy. Like it's
looks for real.
No, this is real, man. This is real. Like it's got cloth, like the soft shit on the back. It's big and fucking heavy. And it was presented by Knuckleheads Comedy. This is the group of people that put this on.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
It's a beast, man. It's a beast. It's a real fucking belt.
Yeah, that's real deal.
Yeah.
You guys remember Marcus Zioli?
Yeah, I remember Marcus Zioli.
He makes belts. That's what he does.
He's a belt maker.
Yeah. Oh no, he makes sweet belts.
Like wrestling belts or like
thank you, Gary.
Belts. May have made that one.
Yeah, man. So that was a big show, man. That was a big show. It was actually it was a bracket like you came out, you did 3 minutes in the first round, 5 minutes in the second round, 7 minutes in the last round, and I killed it. Man.
That's a lot of material to have, man.
I mean, I've been building this up for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting booked. Well, before the coronavirus shutdown.
Yeah.
I mean, I had shows. I don't even, man.
You were booked up.
Yeah.
When I would look at your like Facebook and stuff, you were booked up.
Booked up, bro. I mean, it went through March, April, and May. It was just yeah. So, and some of those were headlining and look at Chubb. What
Chubb? I know.
Some of those were headlining where I was going to do 45 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And, half hour, so you up there talking. First of all, let me stop and say what up to KC for surprising the shit out of me at one of my shows.
Oh yeah,
he just showed up at the bar, just happened to be just sitting there, and I'm like, what the fuck is KC?
Well, and truth is, I got to the bar and I'm going, this motherfucker better show up. Shit, I've been here a while. I sat in the parking lot for 45 minutes. I'm like, I ain't seen him pull in yet, so I'll just wait on him. Then I was in there all alone at a table, lonely as hell, Stro.
All right, yeah, you were. But the night, I don't know if you came really early. I don't know if we, because in Detroit they say doors at 8.
I know what that means.
Show gonna start at 8.
No.
About 10.
I've been out of the loop for a while. I've been down here too long. People don't put up with that here.
Yeah.
You get back in Detroit and people are like, if it's at 8, I mean, if they're here by 10:30, you're good.
Yeah. So the show started at like 10. I got there at like 9:57 with 30 seconds left to spare. And I pulled in. I'm like getting ready because I host the show, so I'm pulling.
Don't lie, bro. You got there at 10:05.
I got there, and I seen Kate. What? And it was still in my mind. I went up there and hosted the show. I host that gig, but oh man, it was hilarious to see him. But
that was great.
Yeah, man. I've been doing my thing. All this, it's been going crazy. It's been great time with these guys out here, and I've been having a great ball. I'm having a ball, man. I'm telling you, comedy. Like I remember the episode we did on to my podcast. It was like, we got to talk to Stro. We did his first show. How was the show? And I was explaining to you guys, man,
Yeah,
roller coaster since then. It's been a roller coaster.
Well, it just progresses. I mean, if you stick with something, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, Carrie's saying, can't you do it online? People can pay a ticket price to watch.
I have been. Last weekend, or was it? Yeah, last weekend was my first online show. I have this set up now, cameras and everything up. So I have a show tomorrow night. I'll keep you posted on that. Anybody want to? It's all online after this, and it's all gonna be by donation because we miss so much money from doing all these shows that now that we're starving artists for real now. So we got a donate button or the I'm gonna have my cash app up there. Shoot me $5. Like it, and I'll keep everybody posted on what's going on. But
here's what I love
online.
So last weekend, Stro had a show and an online show, and I was like, I'm in. I'm getting a ticket. So I paid the $5, and me and Tina were watching in bed. What I love about these shows, and people. Listen, watch the shows because you have some people are polished and can put some shit together. And there's other cats out there going, well, let me see what I got on my phone. What kind of joke I can do? They'll go, It's the best.
But maybe that's
how was I?
No, you were fantastic. I remember, the comedian Brian Regan. He came to town here, right?
Yeah, I like Brian Regan.
And I remember sitting in the theater watching, and he had a notepad with him.
What?
I go, don't disrespect Raleigh that way. Don't.
Wow.
If you're gonna try out, if you're gonna try out stuff, at least memorize it.
That's what he was doing. He was trying out new material.
Exactly. And then he would. I know it was part of it.
Theater or a club?
Dude, downtown Durham, like the Performing Arts Center. It was a big show. It was sold out. I mean, it's the whole thing. So
I was just asking. Yeah, man, you don't need to get that fucking defensive. Jesus.
No, I'm somebody that I go, if that's going to be your craft, put in the time to memorize that shit before you get on stage. I don't want to see when you're on the stage. I don't want to see behind the scenes. If I want to see behind the scenes if I'm watching something.
Don't you think it depends on like the side, like comics are typically working their stuff out in smaller clubs. Like like as a fan of comedy, I would love to see.
Yes,
I get that.
Comic,
he's not talking about that though. He's not talking about that. He's talking about bringing your.
I was asking. I got screamed at. There was threats of violence.
Listen, he's talking about bringing your notepad on stage, bro. Don't bring your notepad up there. It's something.
If you're in a place like like some super small place like that, you're working on material. You're at a tiny club.
A professional would never do that. He shouldn't do that. Professionally, you should never do that.
I would actually be okay.
I mean, getting paid. Yeah.
If I paid $5 to go to the Comedy Store and then it was, just buying drinks and I knew that was what it was going to be and that's people are there working out their stuff, that's fine. But when you pay $50 a crack and you're going to dinner before and everything,
without a doubt.
Right.
Although I say that and then I saw Tracy Morgan at the Improv and he had a notepad and I thought it was great.
Yeah. So going forward, It's Knucklehead. Go to Knucklehead Comedy page. Knucklehead Comedy page on Facebook. We'll be streaming live just like tonight, tomorrow night. I want to say 9:00 somewhere in there. But keep just stay posted because we'll be posting things, letting everybody know what's going on.
That would have to be hard to do.
What's that?
Just comedy to no audience.
Listen, I think it's very hard to people that depend on an audience. I don't depend on an audience when I go up there.
Yeah.
I'm such a freak, bro. I'm a freak. I don't need nobody. I've been alone. I done been alone in my truck and just been driving home and been dying laughing because I'm thinking of things. And if it's funny to me, if it's funny to you, it's gonna be funny to other people. So yeah, I don't need you to laugh. I don't need to hear your laugh to know what I'm doing is going good. No.
Yeah.
No.
Some people just won't laugh because they want to be too cool to laugh.
Like this top five. Like this top five. You guys can be completely quiet. I'm a laugh because I know like this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I know one thing for 100% sure. There are maybe Oh, it's a very, very small percentage of the population that could be a comic. Like in the not even 1%, like 0.5% of the population maybe could be a comedian, as far as I'm concerned. I think it's that hard of a
because you can be funny, but if somebody heckle you and you lose your shit, you're not a comedian. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I didn't watch good people go up on stage and one person on the stage go, really? And the guy loses it, or he throws him off, you know what I'm saying? Or he's shook up and he can't continue, or it's hard for him to get back on track. You know, I learned from a lot of people here in Detroit, man. I mean, from some of the best, like Kool-Aid and Bobo Lamb. I mean, it's people out here that's doing big things that should be on a bigger stage. You know what I'm saying? Mike Larry and this, and I'm able to rub shoulders and elbows with these guys and learn from them. And I feel like I got a nice little footprint here in Detroit comedy. I feel great.
If somebody came to you and said, Stro, I need your best stuff. Do you have a hot 10 minutes, a hot 15, a hot 20? Like if I go, you do your very best and only your best. How many minutes?
I can give you probably one of the coldest 20 minutes out there.
Oh, that's 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that is a lot.
Yeah.
So,
but
I'm that's.
But I'm gonna say that with an open end, give me a 20 with the opportunity to continue after that.
Oh,
because if that crowd is feeling me, I'm about to show you a good time.
Well, that's what I noticed. So here's the thing: like when I came to your show and you were hosting, some of the stuff I had heard, right, just over the years, but the way you worked it in with the crowd, that's the key. And that's what most people can't pull off. Right. Yeah. So there was a group of ladies there and he goes, they were like, we're from the east side. And he was like, oh shit, I don't go to the east side anymore. Right. And then started talking about teddy bears on the trees. Right.
Yes.
I sit back just as knowing you for so many years. It's almost a proud moment. I go, absolutely. Now I see where that comes full circle for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
and that goes with any joke, any joke you ever heard me say.
Yeah,
I can use it in any opportunity. And I look at a couple. It could be a couple sitting there, a young couple. Hey guys, how long y'all been together? In my head, while they're talking, they can say 3 years, and they can say 30 years. It doesn't matter. In my head, I'm filing through my shit like, okay. Oh yeah, this is perfect for them. And I go, oh yeah, so y'all still fucking hard, huh? Y'all still, and then I go into a fucking hard joke, or y'all still having sex like this, or y'all still fighting over the remote at night. Whatever the joke is, I go to my file cabinet, and it works every time. That's why I say a hot 20, because with the crowd, if they loving it, I'm gonna continue.
Hot 25 or 30.
That's it, man. How we doing in the top 5?
Hey, look,
the 12 Mile
hands-free. You don't think I know my timing?
Top 5 with Mylan Stroma.
Bang.
What's up, man? How y'all doing out there?
We are good. What is the top 5 tonight?
The top 5 tonight is the best. This is the top 5 things you could be doing in a normal household during this quarantine.
All right, can I play a different intro for this then?
What are you doing?
So you got some days off work.
Yeah, there you
go. But you got damn kids at home.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Don't really know what to do.
How did you know?
I got them quarantine tips for you.
Quarantine
tips for you.
I thought it said quarantine
tips for you.
I thought it said quarantine tips for you.
No. Quarantine tips.
No, how did you already have some quarantine tips?
No. I figured we would probably get on something where I could use that. I got nothing.
And you have nothing behind that?
This is this is how my head works. I try and stay ahead of the game. I'm trying to play chess instead of checkers.
In the coronavirus, right? I mean, like,
we on the same page then.
You made fun of me for doing my out of body. You called it sleepwalking. Now you see why I do this stuff. So I can stay ahead of the game. All right, here we go. Quarantine tips. Number 5. Don't forget how we do this.
All right, number 5. I'm gonna say this, fellas. While you at home all week with your wife and whatnot, you know the kids asleep. It's time to reinvent your sex moves.
I
mean, y'all been together for 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
She already know what you're gonna do. She already know how long you're gonna do it. She already gonna know when you're gonna do what you do. Oh, this feels good. You got 2 moves. Get on and get off. Listen, it's time to reinvent yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sexy it up a little bit. You hear me?
Yeah.
You with me?
I could use the upgrade.
Upgrade that shit. Go in the bathroom before you go in the bedroom. Look up. I can probably do that.
New moves.
Hell yeah. Go in there and be like, I'm about to hit you with this quarantine. The mule kick.
Just learn this on the all right.
Google double column tie.
See?
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff is a different monster.
Can I just say, no, people of the world, listen, you need to learn some new moves. But at our age, Jeff's moves will get you injured.
Yeah. Or in jail.
No, man. Like,
or in jail.
You can jump
what up,
moves. Like, if there's any Gen Zers out there listening to this, like, Jeff can give you some moves.
Oh,
what's a Gen Z? Where's Jeff?
Gen Z.
We're way too old to be fighting around with Jeff moves.
Okay, but Gen Z can learn too because they can get lazy too. Just do the same thing, get complacent. Switch it up, man. Switch it up with your girl. It's time right now. We got coronavirus time. Goddamn, switch it up. All right, be sexy, fellas. We can do that. Number 2.
Number 4.
That's what I meant.
Backwards. We're going
backwards. All right. This is for my ladies and fellas who like to be in the kitchen and cooking or something. This is the time to match all the Tupperware lids. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Funny that
because everybody got about 4 bottoms, but about 16 lids.
Yeah.
Find the lids that go with the bottoms and throw the rest of them out. Because the rest of the lids that you don't have bottoms for, you just using them as plates when you don't want to wash the dishes.
Yeah.
Get rid of them. Let's get some cabinet plates.
Well, here's what happens though. Like with Tupperware, for instance, I took my dog to the vet last week and they were like, you need a urine sample. You need to follow him around. So what did I do? Got a Tupperware. But I ain't trying to put that one back. So now I have an extra lid.
Right. Wait, hold on. Piss in a Tupperware container, but then you didn't put the lid on it to take it to the vet? Like,
then I took a syringe and had to put it in a little thing. I wasn't going to take yeah. They gave me a thing.
Why do you have syringes?
Right, Jeff?
Let's see your arms.
Syringes,
Let's see your wrists being hung upside down like a Batman or whatever you got going on.
Let's do it.
Let's see Bert's wrist.
Number 3, we stand in the kitchen. Listen, in the normal household like I grew up in, it's time to throw all of the pots with the loose handles and the snapped off and broken handles off. Throw them out.
Yeah.
Throw them out. You know what I'm saying? We don't even use them no more. They sit in the back of the cabinet. They're taking up too much space. You know what I'm saying? I got a pot downstairs with just a screw on the end. And you got to get the oven mitts and grab that motherfucker from the side. But it's my favorite pot. It's my favorite pot.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Throw it out. Let's go. Once the coronavirus lift is off, we go out buy some new pots. But the ones with the broken handles and shit and the loose handles, everybody got that pot with the handle just spin around on the end.
Yes. Time to go.
It's got to go. That's what I'm talking about.
The only problem is they're the ones that have all the shit caked up on them, and it makes everything taste better.
Listen, you just get cast iron pans, and you're good.
I know.
Huh, Bert?
Cast
iron is the only way to fly. You treat them, put them in the oven, temper them, you're good.
Yeah, but everybody, all your pans are cast iron.
It's hard to get a good one now, man. Like if you're gonna fuck with that stuff, it's way better. I'm gonna get into a whole thing.
No, I get that. I know everybody got a good. Everybody got a good cast iron pan. What I'm saying is all your pans aren't cast iron.
I ain't gonna lie. I used one that all the Teflon was off the other day. I put it. I tried to scrub it. It was just some eggs. The eggs was burnt to the bottom. I put it in the dishwasher. I thought it would come off there. It still wasn't off.
Don't worry about the coronavirus.
No,
I don't worry about the coronavirus. You've worked up fucking like an immunity to fucking metals. Like you can drink mercury.
I chew damn tinfoil because I got so many damn root canals. I'll be like,
maybe we should have a conversation about you getting like a new nonstick pan.
Yeah,
like a couple of bucks.
I prefer stainless or cast iron.
Okay.
I don't need them nonsticks.
That nonstick one that's the coating's peeling off because
it was just everything else was dirty. So it was like, all right, I'll just pull this one out. It was murder to clean it. I'm gonna throw it out. Like Stro said, it's going out. It's out tomorrow.
That's the reason he does the top 5. It's to inform you. Pay attention to what the fuck he's saying, man. He's saving your life. Get rid of that pan. You're gonna die.
The pans that cook sticky.
Yeah. Exactly.
Carrie said, throw that pan in, Big Jeff. Once that stuff peels, it's time to go.
It's time to go. Because then now you're starting to cook with cancer.
Do you think the heat is cooking your food? No. It's the cancer.
Exactly.
Cooking your food.
Yeah. Throw that one out, Jeff.
That one's got to go.
You know what, Jeff? Just keep using it. You're probably already dead.
Yeah, I did brake jobs, smoked everything, asbestos all in my lungs. I'm good. Don't worry about me. Ain't no lesions from Terrence.
Terrence ain't taking me out.
Number 2.
Listen, if you grew up in a house like I did, right now is a good time to get the family together, turn the TVs off, turn the radios off, and find all of the remote backs.
Oh, yeah.
Where the hell is all the remote backs at?
Yep.
Turn the couch over. Pull the couch, the cushions off. Pull the shit out, find all the change. And I hope we find these remote backs because I'm sick of putting duct tape on the back of these remotes. Listen here. God damn it. Where the remote backs go? You know?
and electrical tape.
That's great.
I have a box of remotes. I haven't owned the things in forever. Why we just keep them?
I got a box of cables,
and cables. I use the cables.
Why do the backs of remotes always come up missing?
They fall off the couch.
You take them off, put it back on. Listen,
people get them.
You know why, Stro?
And all the remote backs, people.
You know why, Stro? Because when you're exercising, number 1, reinventing yourself.
Yeah.
And you need the batteries. You ain't worried about the back. And then the back get lost.
He said exercise number 1. Exercise number 1.
Still got some lube on it.
Yeah. You got to quit using spit.
Wow.
Hear that beat kicking? There's a beat drop. All right, here we go.
Number one. This is number 1 coronavirus quarantine tip I'm gonna give y'all right now. If you're tired, if you're bored, you ain't got nothing to do, I want you to walk into the kitchen. It's time to clean out that junk drawer.
Oh,
okay. That motherfucking junk drawer got shit in it that you need to look at it and fix your life. Okay. Yeah. Listen, it's takeout menus in there that places that closed in 2012. Okay. You got a class ring in there. You got a random hammer. You got some loose toothpicks, 3 rubber bands. Your nephew baby picture in there. He 23 now. You know, you got a crazy straw from Cedar Point. Clean the shit out. You don't need it.
You know what's always in there too? Hair.
Hair is always in there. And sometimes it ain't even yours. It's the girl's hair.
And there's always sand in there too. Like, I haven't been to the beach in a year. How the fuck does that get in there?
Yeah, exactly. Sand, golf tees.
Yeah. Just crazy
Lube.
shit. Listen,
Jeff,
he said lube. Is it lube everywhere? Is it lube everywhere?
It's at his house.
Is it lube everywhere?
Slippery as hell.
If I go to Jeff's house, do I gotta wait 2 seconds and read the label before I use the toothpaste?
Listen, you knock before you alcohol, before I come. You know how I said, you better call before you come.
Just slippery everywhere.
Hey, folks,
tracks, Kerry.
Listen, that's my top 5, man, for quarantine and life better. So when the quarantine is lifted, you will have a better house. Your cabinets will be clear, your drawers will be clear, your Tupperware will be situated.
Yep.
You're having sex better, and your remotes work.
Your game is on.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Mal Podcast presents Top 5 with Mylan Stromile.
So, I mean, we've been on an hour and a half.
Wear gloves going to Jeff's, Gary.
No kidding.
Gary, everybody's supposed to be wearing gloves right now. We're supposed to be social distancing.
Lube's everywhere.
That's what people.
Gotta be careful around that place.
Right.
All right. So look, we ain't got time to do this bracket. We've been on an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, dude, the brackets, like, that could go 4 more hours.
It could. I told Kev earlier, I said, remember we did the cartoon bracket.
Yeah. Well, tonight I was,
and they went awry.
Tonight I was gonna do like the worst of bracket. So we could do the best of the best.
Oh, wait, so are we doing the bracket right now? Because I feel
no.
we're about to talk about the bracket, and then we're just gonna start fucking doing it. And we're
but look though, everybody's on quarantine. They don't have to wait till next Friday. I mean, we can be on tomorrow. We can be on Tuesday. We can be on Wednesday. We can bring the bracket back.
We can just do a bracket special.
We had some people tonight that's all in and interested. Let's keep it.
I have so much extra time. I can do this every day.
I'll tell you what we do have coming up in the next episode. We will do this bracket, and it is the worst of bracket, and it's things like, bitten cheek, like when you bite the inside of your cheek versus canker sore, things like that.
But when you bite that cheek, it gets swelled up, and then you're in trouble.
There's like a thing that you can go and like a random number generator that'll like are you doing that, or are you just trying to think about it?
Listen, last night I was in bed and I go, we could do a bracket, right? I've been thinking about a bracket all week, but I haven't come up with anything good to do.
Being in bed.
This was 12:30 at night, and it just kind of dawned on me. I go, oh man, is a headache worse than a toothache? No. Is it this, right?
Yeah.
And so I just woke up and wrote out 32 of them, and then I did bracketology today and figured out where I figured their seeds would be.
Dude, I feel like that sounds.
No, that's banging.
I got nothing to do. Like, I'll do this.
Hard to bud. That's banging. Your tooth is banging. Your head is banging. Everything banging.
I say we save it.
Look at Jeff.
I'll be banging.
And then the other thing we will do, just a little.
I got to go. No.
Jeff's had alarms going off and shit. He knows what time it is. So look, we'll come back on probably in the next few days or so. We'll knock this bracket out. The other thing I do want to do, not tonight, but maybe we'll get to this. So I got to think these through a little bit.
Yeah. See you my Corona gal.
See you on Corona girl.
Yes, I got Corona gal.
You got Corona?
I will give you my Corona gal.
Oh no, come on, man. That's terrible.
My Corona pick up mine.
We'll see if we can get some Corona pickup lines on the next episode because we got a few of those dialed in. All right, look.
I listened to some of the ghetto pickup lines the other day, and then you were like, Jeff, just answer back. I was like, yeah. You're like, jalapeno or something about jalapeno in your ass.
Yeah, the pickup lines. The pickup lines.
Yeah, we got a pickup line.
Yeah, that was over good.
Well, these are Corona pickup lines.
I know.
We, so we'll get to them. We'll get to them. I think we did it right. Did we?
Yeah,
do
man.
Man.
All right.
The first one's in the bag, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great return.
Season 2, episode 1 is in the books.
Is it season 2? I feel like it's season 3.
We started out with like episode 4, right? With like the hipsters.
I didn't know it was so official.
Now, you guys did like episodes before I was introduced to the cat.
Yeah, I think
I thought that was all season 1.
For 4 years, we had one season.
Nah, dude, you had the Sugar White season.
Season 3.
Yeah, that Sugar White season.
Sugar White season.
Yeah, that's season 1.
Yeah,
he gone.
Yeah, he gone.
I talked to Sugar White today. He was going to be the tiebreaker if we got to this bracket. So maybe we'll have him jump in for the next one. And if we need a tiebreaker, we'll have him in there. And if it's just a bracket special, we'll maybe we'll do one or more. Who knows? Who knows what we do around these parts?
Carrie said this season she feels it's season 3 too. That's what's up, Carrie. You're right.
All right. You know what?
Baby.
All right,
season 3, baby.
I'm gonna change the title of this.
What do you?
I mean, it's. I think I put it out there as season 2, episode 1.
I don't see anything. Oh, you see it?
It's on, yeah, on Facebook.
Oh, season 2.
You're gonna have to change it to season 3. They're gonna think we had way more.
Just consider like each season like 2 years long.
That's
and then we take like a 4-year hiatus in between.
How many episodes did we have with Sugar White? 6?
It don't matter.
I don't think that many.
It don't matter.
Maybe.
If you come out with a show, you may only have 3 shows, but then a big network pick it up. That's season 2.
I always wanted them to bang on the ceiling with the broom.
Oh yeah.
We've been growing. We've been growing and growing and growing, man. This is season 3, bro. This is big time now.
This is officially season 3.
Yeah, you got to you in the alley right now. You can't group that into season 2.
You know what, Stro? That's a really good point, man. There are fucking alleys involved.
Yeah,
like
alleys, belts.
You're drinking belts, alleys.
You're drinking Quiet Guy.
Man, yep.
That's like Cybertron, alleys of my mind.
Jeff ain't got to go behind the curtains to smoke and then bring Earl back in.
Yeah, that's right. I used to be like this.
Yeah. Let me let Early.
Have to beat the children a couple times, like.
Exactly. This season 3, baby.
I wish I could have some homeless people walk up in the alley behind me.
You want me to get,
and then I'll be like, "Oh, it's time to go."
You want me to go out live and get some homeless people?
Get the fuck out of here.
No, not at all.
Ain't no homeless people where you at, Jeff. I'd have been in your goddamn house.
Oh, yes, there are, brother.
Shit.
Yeah,
they ain't homeless. They pretend.
There's a whole
goddamn
going on out this way.
Anything outside of 30 Mile, ain't no homeless people. Your ass is.
They got NORCAM signs on the dang Van Dyke and 30.
That's okay. They got the money to do the drugs.
What do they got going on out there? Just heroin?
Yeah, NORCAM, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
NORCAM.
Be on heroin, you know, like you don't have a billboard for that if there's not a problem. I got news for you.
That's true. That is a major problem.
It's crazy. That's crazy. But that's a whole different story.
Yeah, true.
What's in the bag? Well, don't matter where you're at.
It's in the bag, boys.
That's right. Probably in the next, I don't know, 3 days or so, keep your eyes peeled because I am certainly.
I want to be abundantly clear with everybody. I'm never going to do this sober. So if you guys aren't all drinking with me, then
you're sober now.
Right before,
but not enough.
Right before you got doing the top 5, I seen Bert like this. He sneaking off.
What are you talking about, dude? That didn't happen.
He hasn't did. Watch the replay.
The whole time.
You don't like me because I'm white. You don't like me because I'm white.
I love you.
Here's what I'm blown away about.
I feel like you're a racist.
Well, I don't have a rebel flag, but you probably do in Virginia.
Oh, you motherfucker! How dare you?
So when you know it's getting off the rails. I'm blown away that it's been an hour and 40 minutes. Like I was earlier today, I was like, man, I hope we can fill 35 minutes because I ain't got much to talk about. But somehow, every damn time.
You
know what happened?
10-minute-long interview with the fucking fake coronavirus, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You didn't have 35 minutes.
I did have some interviews lined up.
Was that Jeremy?
It's funny. 3 white dudes against you.
Hey, Jeremy, bro. Me and Shiz are 15% black, but you don't need to know that, huh?
I see you, Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy. Listen, Jeremy's out in Washington State, man, all the way out there in the corner, man, of the United States. What's up, Jeremy? This is a good friend of mine.
Hey, Jeremy is in Washington State. Is that?
Yeah.
Ground zero.
Yeah, man.
It was. Hey, Michigan got done dirty by it.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, Michigan's got some cases. New York City's got some cases.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shit, man.
I ain't trying to catch no cases.
Yeah, I think I might go live after this. I'm feeling good. I might grab a couple sippers and go live on Facebook. So if everybody still willing to like,
I'm a sipper, bro.
I'm go live, huh?
I'm a sipper.
Fuck, I can bring you in on Zoom if you want to get on or live. I'll tap you in. Okay.
I got my materials ready, but don't worry.
All right, so look, so Stroh's gonna go live. Tune into the solo show on
the solo show.
Yeah,
12 my podcast. Listen, let me tell you something real quick. Man. I'm proud of shit to be a part of this shit, man. I had a great time tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. Listen, I see the growth in the show. The growth in the show has been amazing, honestly. Because how we don't step on each other's toes, how we all got our own personality. We bring our own thing to the show, and it's amazing. And I think the crowd, not the crowd, but the people that comment see it, and it's much appreciated, man. I appreciate all you guys. From Linda, hi Linda, Carl, love you.
Hey mom, love you, mom. Love you, mom.
Jeremy, Terry, Carrie has been a big part of this show. Terry, my cousin Lawrence, Megan,
Abby always represent
Sean, and listen, and for us to be able to see these people do this shit and comment, and I'm interacting with y'all. Megan was great, thank you, and hey, I couldn't ask for much more. The podcast couldn't ask for much more.
First day with the new lips. Shit.
Hey, we get fucked up on this show. That's what we do. We have fun. But that's why they tuned in, right?
Yeah, you said we didn't step on each other's toes. I'm gonna put that on the bracket. Getting the toe stepped on. We're gonna put that up against Itchy Butthole in the 3rd round. All right, y'all. Hey,
I got a story on after we hang this up about an itchy butthole.
All right, y'all. Look, it's been a good time as always. Yeah, check us out probably in the next 3 days or so. Burt Woodhouse, Jeff, Comic Stromile, and myself. We are out of here, y'all.
We go.
Next time, unless you're going to the live Stro show right after this on Facebook.
What's it at? Knuckleheads Comedy?
No, it's gonna be on my page.
That's on his page. Shoot him a friend request if you ain't his friend. Jump in, say what's up. All right, y'all. Till next time.